All right, our video today is 3.6. We're going to be solving compound inequalities. So as a reminder for our and statements, typically when we're doing our and statements, we have some sort of number line on here. We'll have open circles or closed circles, and our and statements are typically shaded in between. Okay, so numbers are in between two different values. Versus our or statements can be done a couple different ways. Most commonly, you'll see them going in opposite directions because you can have one answer or you can have this answer. Okay, so you can have either one versus that and one is really focusing on we have to be in between these values because they have to share an answer. So this and this, they have to share. All right, so the first thing you have to be able to do is write a compound inequality from the picture. So using those ideas we just talked about, this first guy right here looks like an and statement because we are bounded between this value and this value. So what I typically like to do is put my variable in the center. I like to put my less thans on either side. And then I like to put my numbers. So -4 and it goes up to 1. And then I like to double check since at 1 we have a closed circle, I know I need to put the equal to as well. So if we look at each piece of this and we read it how we're supposed to, x is greater than -4. Well, that's true. We're bigger than -4. But if we read this piece over here, x is less than 1, okay, which is exactly what this is showing over here. But again, we're writing it as one compound inequality. X is between -4 and 1. All right, on our next one, if we look at this, guys, since it's going in different directions, this is going to be our or statement. So I'm going to write these separately and then just put the word or in between. So looking at this part, x is less than or equal to, because it's closed, -2. X is less than or equal to -2. Or I'm going to have x is greater than, since we're going above on this part, than 1. And we just write the word or in between. All right, solving and graphing these types of inequalities. So if I have this and statement, this one big ginormous inequality to solve, we again have to isolate our x. So the first thing I need to do is add 8 to get rid of it in the center. When I do that, I have to do it on the right-hand side and I have to do it on the left-hand side. So now I'm at -7 is less than x, which is less than 4. Okay, there's my answer. Now, when I go to graph this, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to put -7, I'm going to put 4 because those are the only two values I care about. Both of these are open circles on here and x is between those values. So I'm just shading in between. Now, the opposite of that would be doing one of our or statements. So we have two different things that we need to solve, but they're going to be put on the same number line when we're done. So I'm going to go -3, -3. I've got 2s less than or equal to 4. Divide both sides by 2. Looks like I am getting s is less than or equal to 2. Or I got to solve the other one. So I'm -5, -5. I get 3s greater than 21. Divide both sides by 3. And I'm getting s is greater than 7. So writing that here, s is greater than 7. All right, so putting that guy on a number line, I'm going to fit it over here. We really have to worry about 2 and 7. All right, so I need less than or equal to, so close circle and shade to the left at 2, open circle at 7, and then it's greater than, so shade above.